Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your Timeless Oracle messages. Cancer, just be at home with yourself. You don't have to judge any of your experiences. Just be at home because there's something about you feeling really comfortable in your own skin, or soon you will be. So just concentrate on your strengths. Cancer, we're going to be finding out all that we can when it comes to your situation. Oh, wow. Wow. I like you. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. See, just be at home, feeling comfortable in your skin. You know, being at home and with this rabbit spirit, I am sensing Empress energy actually coming through. So that is a card of abundance, lavishing in abundance, or producing projects, ideas, or tending to things that are quite fruitful. Okay, so believe in a lucky time, believe in magic, keep your faith and your hope alive if any of you Cancers are challenged by that. What else does Cancer need to know? Watch your words. This is all about paying attention to things that may be repeating, right? Are they words of hope, light, strength, positivity for yourself, or do they drag you down? This is a time that words matter with how we're internalizing things, how we even do self-talk. And also with this parrot, you know, it's like... There's a lot of vibrancy and color here, so there may be something really magical or powerful with your ability to communicate. There may be something here with doing something outstanding in an area of your field, or just doing something outstanding here. So, you know, I would say if you Cancers have been trying to be more aware, or you are tuned in and more aware of how you are speaking and thinking and feeling about yourself, and, you know, doing what you can to shift it, especially if it's not positive, then good for you. You're right on track. This is a really good time that you are allowing your words to nurture this lucky time. What else for Cancer? Oh, getting to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. So right now it's like, yeah, this is kind of Empress energy that I was picking up. That is like a mother energy. And it's also an energy that just brings comfort. You know, you feel completely comforted, protected by Mother Earth, this mother energy that's coming through. And it doesn't mean it's like a female energy. It's just this, it's all about, I mean, it is like, no, it's not a gender. That's what I meant to say. It's not a gender energy. It's the energy of the feminine, nurturing, tending to, speaking words of kindness to yourself and with another. You could be getting to know each other on a deeper level if, you know, you're already involved, or you could even find this in your friendships and other important connections for you. Now, I am sensing, excuse me, I am sensing like Page of Cups actually with this. So there could be something new on the horizon, you know, like now is a lucky time here for connections that are meaningful for you. So prepare yourself, get ready, and, you know, open yourself up to meeting another's need for love or whatever. What else for Cancer? High Priestess of Water. This is a time things are forming and changing. You know what? You're right in your element, actually, with the High Priestess of Water, because this is about being in tuned with not only intuition, emotions, but how you are fluidly changing with the currents of the water, even how water changes, going, you know, from ice to liquid liquid to steam. You know, something is transforming and changing. So let's get a little bit more with this High Priestess of Water for you. There may have been like an emotional cleanse that has gone on too, that I'm sensing here, that's giving you a lot of power or a sense of release, so that you're feeling a lot more, I don't know, kind of like a jellyfish in a sense in water, just very fluid with the water, just kind of going with the ebbs and flow of the currents of the water too, but yet also, you know, being powerful. You know, if you want to move, move. This and that are true. And oh yeah, sometimes life stings. You know, I was kind of getting something about maybe having to go with the currents of maybe emotional upheaval or turmoil in a sense. But there is something here about realizing about something where we can enter a space of not judging your experience, really accepting something, and actually discovering something very powerful and useful for you, because we have learned something from this sting. But there may be something here too for some of you, not all of you Cancers, because I do feel, you know, it's like some of you, you've already realized this, but some, you know, take a step back here. There may be a situation where, you know, we could bring some type of misunderstanding to an understanding. What else for Cancer? Demonstrate love. You're finding out what's important to people around you. It might be a time where also some of you Cancers might be focused more on, you know, I don't want to say, this might come off wrong, but I don't, and maybe for some you'll get it, or maybe it was like a sense of self-pity, but I don't really see it as self-pity. I see it as like honoring your emotions. You know, there's just something here where you're just coming out of, you know, feeling that you're taking the focus off of your disappointments. You're taking the focus, I feel, or being more in tune and aware of shifting focus, you know, from maybe feeling bad or blue about something that that may have not gone the way you wanted it to, obviously, with sometimes life stings. But, you know, shifting your focus and tending to the things that are providing, or the things that you feel are thriving, right, and abundant in. So it's safe, actually, for you to demonstrate love at this time. And it is kind of fitting with the Empress energy that I was picking up earlier. Okay, so let's see what else. And there may be, you know, a strong mother at play here, or a mother role at play. This card just fell right on out. Clear out the clutter. Time to let go. Wow. Okay, so you're clearing out the clutter. I was getting this thing about release too, and really feeling renewed. So I would say allow yourself to feel the way that you want. You know, I think sometimes too, it's okay to sit with your stings, right? It's okay to, you know, wallow in your tears if you need to, because sometimes if you know, no one's going to feel sorry for you, you can feel sorry for yourself. Give yourself that time and space, but be willing to, you know, let it go, right? But I feel that when you do allow yourself that space to be with it, then you've allowed it to, you know, surface and be released here. So some of you could be letting go of old items or correspondence, objects, people, maybe ideas, beliefs, whatever. But it is a good time to let go and clear out the clutter and making room for something new, or just clearing out the space energetically and seeing things shift. And yeah, I'm hearing the word, it's like it'll be more inviting for you. What else for Cancer? There could be something here about rabbits or pet bunnies for some of you. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. This is you, High Priestess of Water. You know, you're right in your element. And you are observing. You're watching your words. And not only are you observing, wow, you know what I see? You're observing high above, using your mind wisely, using your feelings wisely, watching your feelings. And by doing that, you're also taking a step, you know, as an observer. So here you go. You get to just kind of let go, clear out the clutter, believe that now is a lucky time, and watch what happens. Watch what starts shape-shifting and forming. What else for Cancer? Loyalty. Yeah, be loyal to the things that you do love or that you do honor. But maybe for some, not all of you, maybe there was a sting here too, realizing maybe we were loyal to something and it was like a burden in some sense here, right? Because maybe we carried something or someone too long in a sense. Maybe even the heart here, you know, we could be clearing space in the heart and getting ready to open up to, you know, a new beginning. Let's get a little bit more about loyalty for Cancer. Yeah, this is High Priestess, not allowing, you know, you're staying loyal and dedicated, grounded and rooted too, being at home with yourself in the midst of maybe some type of change, maybe what looks like chaos. If something is feeling chaotic, clear out the clutter. Time to let go. But I feel no matter what, it's about you feeling confident and comfortable in the midst of change. What else? Maybe for some of you too, maybe in the midst of turmoil. I just got that word turmoil. Okay, and I felt like I said exactly this too, using your mind wisely. We're rising above a situation. You're not allowing yourself to get muddy here, right? So, even though I feel like, you know, the pig, oh, you know, there's something going on with that too, with the mud. It's like, it's a very luxurious thing. It's like a luxurious mud bath, right? Pampering. There is something strong about pampering. There may be something strong with you doing things that really make you feel really pampered. And I do feel that you have, or you are in the process of observing here, right? Not allowing your mind or your words to, you know, go into mud, right? But keeping things clean, keeping things light, because you deserve it. I feel like that pig is flying with your fortune too, see? So there is something about fortune, maybe even Wheel of Fortune. I want to be surprised. I really want to be surprised if you're in the midst of a Wheel of Fortune turning of events right now. So that causes a lot of twists and turns, possibly upheavals, possibly if you're reacting out of, you know, nervousness or holding on to, you know, what was. And I'm not saying all of you are doing that, but there is something you're ready to let go of. There is something that we are doing to feel more renewed. So that's the key right now, is doing things that make you feel renewed. What else? Now I do sense 10 of Wands with this chaos. This might be why. We might be serving too many things right now, doing too much. Let go of what you know has been too much. And then this wishing, the way that's coming out is like really challenging. That's coming out sideways like this. So I do feel it's challenging to stay hopeful. Oh, Now is a lucky time. Okay, so pay attention to what we're wishing, right? Take time, right? Use your mind wisely because your wish could come right before your eyes. Now is a lucky time. There you go. Believe it. What else here? I'm getting 9 of Cups with that wishing. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. You know, this is the thing that I was getting to was, you know, instead of, and I didn't mean to use the word like self-pity or, you know, just having to just be with your own, because, you know, again, you do need to take time to honor yourself. But then when you can start focusing on others or how we can give, it really does revive you. It re-energizes you. So give your attention to another. And, you know, that includes like little animals or whatever you want. Maybe your plants, maybe your garden, your family members, your friends. Just do one thing for someone without any attachments, of course. And watch how good you'll feel. Maybe a little surprise there. What else for Cancer? Relationship patterns. This one is like coming out. This is not only you. There's definitely some type of, I feel like this chaos card is like, this is kind of like a tornado, like that's uprooting patterns, right? And that's a good thing. So it takes strength to recognize the need for change. Time to let go, right? Clearing out the clutter. And I do feel that's exactly what you're doing. You're letting go of any type of pattern. Or I just heard habitual way of thinking. What else? The fledging. Don't fear. You will fly. And you can only know by experiencing, but you're ready. Okay, there's a card that wants to come out with this fledging. Okay, so I feel you're having, some of you, you've had this in the past and you're overcoming it, or you did. Now, some of you are currently having a hard time expressing exactly the way you feel because there's something going on too with worrying about too much about how others feel in a sense, or it's because you don't want to hurt people's feelings because you're a water sign. But okay, see, oh, did I just not say you were ready to fly? Don't fear. Okay. You may not even realize that you've transformed into this beautiful, magical raven, and you're ready to step into that magical time and fly. These bars that are around this raven could be the words or the thoughts that we're thinking when it comes to feeling not so powerful. So don't do or think or feel anything that disempowers you. Step away from that, or step away from situations or people, and just be in the state of observation and watch. Watch you start feeling lighter too. The more that you give into yourself and express yourself the way that you want to. And I do feel there's this burning desire to do something that you want to do that's unique for yourself. You're ready for that. Don't get, the thing is there's something about don't get stuck in an old pattern or old way, you know, and if you do feel like something's repeating itself, that's your chance to escape. That's your chance to just look at it without judgment. See, the thing is the trick is not to look at it with judgment at this point. You're done with looking at it with judgment. That's the key. So it's just like, that's just the experience. That's what it was. You're ready for a new experience. You've been it's like been trapped too long here. You're ready to expand your wings. It's like, this raven's wings has got all cramped up. It's ready to spread their wings and fly. What you don't use is like, turns out like, I'm just thinking of like the muscles here, atrophy. Just think of the bird's wings. If it doesn't, you know, flop around and fly, it'll just, you know, become just atrophy. So we don't want that. And I don't see that, because there's this like burning desire here that's going on with this fledgling card. What else for Cancer? Also, some of you Cancers you could also be pushing yourself a little too hard too, because there may be a sense, not all of you, but some of you, you could be trying to do another's work, or you know, take on too much of someone else's problems. Something like that. Okay, so take that if it resonates. And here's this home, here's this belonging, you know, feeling good in your own skin. See, this is this whole thing that I was getting at the beginning of the reading, was you feeling this sense of home, belonging. There is a special group or place for you. Do not worry. And some of you, you're already right where you need to be, okay? But there is something changing and forming. Now all the lights are on in this house too. So there's discovery, there's a gathering, there's a belonging, and you're not alone. Welcome home. Welcome home, right? We know we don't belong there. What else for Cancer? Complicated. Too complicated. It might be just too, it might just need to be like that. Let's get more about complicated for Cancer. Sometimes it's just that way, isn't it? So we got transformation is beautiful. Life is speeding up. Look at that. Life is speeding up. That chaos, that funnel or tornado, and dream the world into being. Now it's just taking these little actions, or being willing to take a little time out to dream, right? To allow yourself to rise up too. Because I feel that you're at a page. Actually, I feel that you're at the Page of Cups phase right now, where you're experiencing some type of new insight, heightened sensitivities. And yes, I do feel there's something opening in your heart space that's ready to receive here. I do feel you're receiving some type of important communication, right? And I'm noticing how this lizard is looking away from the complicated, because we might be too enmeshed and making things a little bit, you know, or over analyzing, because it will make sense when it's the right time for something complicated to make sense. But for now, just look away and dream the world into being. And maybe don't get caught up in too much, because I kind of sense Eight of Swords going on too, where you could be too, you know, there just could be, we're just too up in our head about things, that we're not just taking a little action or looking around. And because even this lizard spirit is in a state of observation, and you are in the divine matrix of life. That's that dream that world into being. So get ready. Things will get complicated too, only because I do sense a Wheel of Fortune, and it's, you know, twists and turns. But look, life's speeding up, and trust that your transformation and a transformation in your situation, maybe even living conditions, is a beautiful thing. I was just talking about spreading your wings and being, you know, and flying here and being crowned with success. What else? Forbidden. Something was forbidden. You might have felt something was forbidden. Let's get more about forbidden. This is this whole complicated thing. What else can we know about forbidden for Cancer? Oh, and I forgot to mention, Cancer, how it works on this channel is I channel out whatever spirit wants me to for however long, and I do hope that it resonates. Obviously it might have, because you're still here, so or check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. Seeing the word bid. Playful. Why was I seeing a word bid too? Maybe taking a risk on things, right? Letting go of maybe something having to be only one way, or, I mean, because we are being playful here. So, you know, you're looking away. But there may be something going on too where is there something too for some of you Cancers where there could have been major differences going on, and it really just is that it's differences with you and another, or a situation here. I want more too with this. See? Denial. I feel there was something about maturity here too. Either it was a maturity situation or a ripeness, you know, R-I-P-E. Because look at this, you know. Yeah, you may feel like something you're trying to get is out of reach, but there is a real reason. Spirit is saying you just need to play and wait for your blessings. There's a reason why something didn't or is not working out. It literally is forbidden. Like, it's just not gonna be fruitful. You know, it's not going to be the fruit that you want. And the thing is it's like you're not going to have to work that hard to get it. You know, you don't have to keep reaching. It's going to be right where it needs to be, right at your reach. What else? Oh, there's Magician. This is this magic time, this lucky time, belonging. You got a lot of power here. Yeah, there may be something that you're discovering here, or someone may discover you, your talents, your gifts, your abilities. I'm also seeing something strong about communication. There is something about integrity, justice too, doing and knowing and honoring the right thing, or someone is headed towards you or embodies that you could even be dealing with now. But most importantly, the King of Swords is focus. There's something about mental clarity. He's also detaching emotionally from things so that we are really utilizing the resources that we have right now. And I'm also getting this thing about the tasks on hand right now. Look at this sword. You're clearing out the clutter. You're finally deciding on what is necessary, what's not. And that's a good position to be. Because with the King of Swords, you have taken the time to observe. You've taken the time to either study or get all of the information you need for the clarity you need. You could be manifesting some type of important messages or communication too. There could be someone of power here. And I am getting something about you being noticed here. For something you do, or something about you. Maybe the things that you're attracting as well. And you are getting to know someone. There could be something, not all of you will resonate with this, but I was noticing facial hair. There's like facial hair here, facial hair. So there may be something with someone with facial hair right now or in the future. What else for Cancer? Choose love. You always have a choice. So make yours with love. Watch your words. Choose love, because you're manifesting. You're manifesting. So you're experiencing a new level of power as well. Something wants to come out with this choose love. Romance, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection, if you have them. If not, Magician is saying someone is going to be popping up here. So you're going to be engaging in, you know, having fun. Romance, okay? Romance yourself if you need to, right? If there's no one there to romance you, well, romance yourself. Watch what happens, because you're choosing love. No matter what, you're focusing on love. Spend time lavishing the things right now that are alive in your life that you love, right? Be romantic in life in general. There may be something really nice with that. Okay, let's see. What else for Cancer? High Priestess of Earth. Take care of yourself too. Yeah, no wonder I was getting Empress energy, because High Priestess of Earth, you know, she's really paying attention to the wisdom of her body, but she's also tending to and nurturing herself with, you know, healthy foods, maybe putting herself, him or her, okay, it's you, putting yourself in positions where, you know, you're taking it easy. You know, we're talking about a mud bath with that pig, you know, so yeah, we could be doing something like that, you know, spending more time, you know, tending to your physical needs in a way that nurtures you, slows you down a bit here, because it's worth doing. Now is a lucky time. Now we've made room for, you know, this entrance of luckiness, goodness, romance, you know, whatever it is you want, fulfillment. What else? Hope. Even in the forest, even in that dark forest, you're always going to have a glimmer of hope to show you you're not alone, and that you're always guided by spirit guides, loved ones on the other side, God, Jesus, universe, okay? And notice the moon. No matter what in that forest, as you walk, that moon's going to follow you, because you're right at home with that moon energy too. So hope is really important, and stay hopeful about your situation. Don't get too caught up in something or trying to figure something too much out that it drains you, makes you mentally exhausted, thus maybe even physically tired. What else for Cancer? Love. Love in all forms is coming. You're getting love, like packages. I'm seeing deliveries. I'm seeing lots of packages coming. I don't, you guys, well, okay, well, you know, some of you, you're getting maybe gifts and stuff or surprises, but maybe for some, if you know that you shouldn't be spending, you know, don't be ordering too much, okay? I'm just saying, because sometimes that can get a little addicting as well. But, you know, who am I here to tell you? Because I do see you coming into a time of abundance. So yeah, maybe you are. Hey, who am I to say? Yeah, maybe you are going to be ordering away. So packages, delivery, love, most importantly. I really get Two of Cups with this. So friendship, intimate friendships, you know, soulmates. Yes, romance, because that's definitely in the cards for you. You're going to be lavishing. Also be willing to receive being lavished as well, with personal attention and affection. This is why also it's going to be important for you to feel, you know, really good and comfortable in your skin more than ever. And I feel that when you tend to yourself, take care of yourself, you just automatically boost yourself and do feel better. Okay, and you'll just be ready. What else? Letting go. That's like another card of letting go here. Relationship patterns, clearing. Look where it landed. Oh, you're letting go. Oh, I'm seeing something here. Okay. It landed on the fledgling, the trapped, and clear out the clutter relationship pattern. You're also letting go of feeling inexperienced. There's something about you letting go of feeling inexperienced in an area or areas of your life, because you're giving into your transformation, and you're giving something in yourself a chance to fly, a chance to flock with others like you. Okay, birds of a feather flock together. You know, caterpillars don't fly like butterflies, right? Because that happens when you're willing to go through the darkness. Okay, letting go is easy to do. Oh, letting go is easy to do when you're feeling your mind is trapping you. I felt like I needed to say that and rhyme that for some reason. So there you go. What else for Cancer? Okay. Make yourself known card. Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. This is you just really being in your King and Queen of Cups. Also, I get High Priestess too. So yeah, you're reflecting on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion, because that's really all that matters. There's no rush. I mean, you're already in this lucky time. What else? Whoa, invisible. We might be, oh yeah. This thing about feeling maybe inexperienced, or some of you, allow yourself to, grow in a situation, like, know that you're going to make mistakes or feel a little awkward at times. But the most important thing is that you're feeling ready, secure, and at home with yourself, because you're not coming into a situation without some type of experience. In fact, you're coming with a lot of experience. So would invisibility be the key right now? Because you are in that state of, observation, belonging. See, you're like at home, and here the lights are on. But where are you? Let's get a little bit more too with invisible. I just want a little bit more with this, the energy of this. There's something tied with tower. Like I'm seeing something with tower or disruption here, and you remaining invisible. And that's like a sense of security here. Because there is this magic, there is this power. Let's get a little bit more with invisible for Cancer. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Now, there may be something here too, like if you want attention, be willing to give others attention too, especially if you do feel invisible, okay? It just takes one little step, and it doesn't have to be anything major, okay? You can even practice on your animal, or just practice with an invisible person. I mean, who cares? Have fun. Just have fun and get playful with life. I mean, there could be something here with, fond memories, cherishing memories, or maybe there's something too with receiving gifts or items that bring you into a sense of child aspiration, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But you are in a point of attraction, like attracts like. Oh, okay, so some of you be prepared to dress to impress, because I do see someone that is impressed by you. Okay, so there may be an important offer here on the horizon. What else for, hold on. What else for Cancer? A reminder to not forget that you're going to be receiving the grandest fulfillment ever. The fulfillment that isn't sour or over ripened, because it's just ripe. Where did that deny? There it is. Oh, I guess this is pomegranate. I was thinking grapes, wine or something here. But anyhow, the best for you. So don't forget to fulfill yourself first. Enjoy things without feeling guilty. Wow, was that something that's going on? That's why I was getting like this thing of guilt. I think some of you may even feel guilty for enjoying some things. Don't. Stop it. Reminder, you deserve it. Okay? So, fulfillment is on its way. Never forget this. You're always going to have an opportunity for some type of abundance, romance, nourishment. What else? Just all you got to do is do what the King of Swords is, okay? And not tolerating the weeds. Oh, no, excuse me. I was going to say the weeds and the thistles, but yeah, weed. Don't tolerate less than you deserve. Whoa, don't tolerate less than you deserve. And I thought this card was going to say, don't allow the weeds and thistles to grow in your garden, because your garden's clean right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here you're making a good judgment call for yourself, or you have, so trust it, especially if you felt like, you were tolerating less than you deserve, or you were being tempted to tolerate less than you deserve, right? Because we're feeling invisible. We're feeling like we're being denied here in a sense, but we're not. We're coming into the best fulfillment. What else? That suits you. And some of you, there may have been some like suitors, or there may have been opportunities that like look like they were like that was it, but then it was a disappointment. Don't get discouraged by that. Okay? It just, there's something about you allowing it to happen, or it's going to happen in the most non-reactive and most passive time. That's what I'm getting. So it's like really, it's going to flow in. Rest and relaxation is essential. Okay, I really do sense 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You know, we need that. We need that that Empress energy to come in and just really envelope us in comforts, right? Be at peace. You have the fundamental need to take a break. So if you need to know a rule that you can establish in a law, here you are establishing a law for yourself, King of Swords, that you do. You know, we all have that fundamental need to take a break. You can say, nope, sorry, I need to take a nap, whatever. You're like, nope, sorry, I got to play. Do that. What else for Cancer? High Priestess of Air. Wow, you're showing up in all kinds of forms. There's something, definitely a shape-shifting and forming going on here. Careful, right? We're taking care of our thoughts, our mind. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of divine messages coming through to you in many, many forms, I feel. So, wow, I do feel you might be even getting confused because there might be a lot of energy coming towards you, because I do sense there's something admirable about you, or something that people are admiring. I also feel there's a lot of secret admirers as well. Okay, so just take that how it resonates. Okay, or some of you, watch out if you've been at home a lot, or you know, tending and not getting out more. Well, when you do get out, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a lot of people looking your way. But the High Priestess is really shifting and tuning into thoughts, or perhaps even being thoughtless, right? Going with the winds of change, following the forms of change, because you are already, or you are stepping into part of that divine matrix. So there's no questioning. There's no worry. We're in a state of observation, and that's all you need to do. Rest, relax, co-create. That card was sticking to me. Look, oh my gosh, look at that. That card was sticking to me for a reason. Heaven knows a way. God knows a way. Keep strong. God is sending you people. God is sending you fulfillment. God's sending you love. Hold on, hold true to your values. You're also, okay. I feel that there's information, or there's something about you that is like, it's too precious. It's like Spirit has to do things to protect you from getting involved, or in situations that could, you know, hinder progress in a sense here. I'm getting someone really good looking. Somebody's really, you know, it's not about the surface look. So but there's something very attractive about you, about another or others. Okay. Very attractive. So don't question your attractiveness, because it goes you know, deeper than skin, right? Or is it, well, what's that saying? Skin deep? I don't know, whatever. Okay, Taurus is coming through. Let's get a little bit more too with this, the Hierophant. Oh. Turn your heart light on and reflect on a time when you experience love, and that's the way. Heaven is showing you the way right now to access true wisdom, true knowledge, okay? Miracles and blessings. So turn your heart light on by maybe just going back into some fond memories. If that's all you can do to just get your heart space to open up, And maybe even picture like a headlight as your heart, maybe, you know, and picture your heart radiating, and see if you can get your heart to radiate a lot of light. Some you might have to work a little bit harder, right? That's okay, because you're just clearing out the clutter that you've been holding in your heart. It's the way. It's the keys. This is your access here. What else? Movement. You're making a positive movement. And Cancer, you know what? This is so weird, but I do see this as Chariot actually, and it's one horsey. Usually a Chariot has two horses, but hey, who cares? You know, you can go faster on your own and farther together later. That's fine, but just be willing to make some type of movement, right? And if that's all you're doing is showing action and love, well, you're making that type of movement. But I do, there is this thing about you staying focused on, what's moving towards you and what you are moving towards. You're going to have success. A lot of you are going to have success in this whole new direction, or a direction that was like a pivot for you. Okay. You might have felt like you turned a wrong turn, or took a wrong turn, but you gotta trust that if you took a wrong turn, then you gotta trust that a detour will always be available, because you are seeing signs. And oh my God, turn your heart light. I'm just thinking like headlight and like the Chariot, like a vehicle here. You only need one. Right? Hey, that's true though. You only need one headlight, so don't worry. If you felt like one got knocked out, well, we'll get you a new one. Don't worry. Speaking of, there may be success with some repairs or getting your car, or your vehicles, up and running and maintained. Okay. Anything else for Cancer? Listening. Take time to listen, and listen without judgment. And also, because there's something about you having conversations, and I do feel you're tuning into spiritual realm as well, listening to guidance and messages. But they're saying to just observe, do not judge, right? This little thing on this card says, darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. And that's interesting, because we've got the light on the inside, the dark on the outside. So it's like the opposite of what you might think too, in a sense, but anyhow, or vice versa. I mean, I guess if it was like daylight, yeah, then you'll see the color of the house and, dark on the inside. But this is just being in a place of listening, observing, and just being in a sponge place, kind of, where you're just tuning in to seeing if we are judging or labeling something, or even your experiences, not being too hard on yourself. What else? Okay, that's it for those. So let's find out what you have to look forward to in the near future. Address, head, something about your head, and then address or getting dressed up. Oh, you're gonna be indulging here. Whoa, this is what you have to look forward to. We got lust, we got passion. We're gonna be, doing some things here. So this is interesting that this came out, because I feel there's some of you Cancers out there too, because some of you're not bothered by this, but there are some Cancers that maybe there was something that either it was, a rule that we put onto ourselves, or it could have been something you grew up with, or, maybe that's just what we believed, whatever taboos or something, and just letting go of those taboos, and just giving into some type of indulgence, and just for the experience of it. Okay. But I do get 8 of Wands with this lust card. So yeah, we could be, action, baby, having a lot of action between you and someone else. Okay. Or, giving into your desires, right? Because maybe there was something that was forbidden, and now you can trust that you can give into this passion, this touch. Let's go a little bit more. Let me see what was behind this lust card. Meditation. There's like, this is what it is. It's like nirvana. There's like a sense of really being in one space with you and another. Okay. Now, the other thing I can see too in the near future is if there's been something that has been tempting you, Cancer, I see that you're not even bothered by it. You're not going to give into it. You're going to see something for what it is. You're going to see that something's going to be a deal breaker, or it was a deal breaker. Something about that, I just feel that I had to say that, something about a deal breaker. Okay, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you. I feel like God and angels are giving you a seal of approval too for your successes. Grove, we're coming and meeting in the middle of something here, healing. Spirit's helping you heal what we need to heal, communicate what we need to communicate, accepting or, receiving and accepting or giving apologies, right? But most importantly, we're resting, we are relaxing, and we're right where we need to be here, in a place of healing, silence and stillness, and enjoying that, and being comfortable, and allowing things to emerge, right? So I hope that was helpful. Love and light. Take care.